It is the popular saying that a healthy society is a wealthy one. On the Great Mind program, medical experts are available to provide solutions to various health challenges. You desire greatness in life. Successful men and women in the society are available on the Great Mind program to reveal to you the secrets to their greatness. The Great Mind of Nancy Oshogbo is a watch for all. Meet me on the program every Sunday between 3:30 and 4 p.m.
Happy Sunday. This is another wonderful moment with me, Bola Olayode, on the program, The Great Mind. The personality we are celebrating on the program this week is the late wife of Alhaji Quadri Adegboyega Tomori Olugbodi, former National Vice President of National Union of Road Transport Workers, Mrs. Beatrice Drojaye Tomori Olugbodi, a virtuous woman of inestimable value. On the S segment, we are looking at the experiences of the enrollees of Osun Health Insurance Agency,
An organization with the absolute commitment to the actualization of the vision of being a world-class provider of access to sustainable, qualitative health care readily available and affordable to every resident of Osun State. Osun Health Insurance Agency makes equity its principle in the delivering of the services of the agency to the people of Osun State by exhibiting efficiency, quintessence, uniqueness, integrity, transparency, and empathy as the agency ensures that residents in Osun State access qualitative health care without tests, preventing the people of the state from catastrophic spending. According to the desire of Governor Adegboyega Oyetola, Osun Health Insurance Agency is unique in the sense that the agency is the one of its kind, a public-private partnership in delivering effective services and strengthening healthcare system. The agency employs private sector efficiency philosophy in the public sector. On the integrity, Osun Health Insurance Agency is guided by honesty and strong moral principles in all the transactions of the agency, as the management and members of staff of the agency also exhibit transparency by deploying openness in all their operations, communications, and accountability in all transactions. The healthcare providers of Osun Health Insurance Agency adhere strictly to all the principles of the agency, as this was displayed at Oshogbo Central Hospital, where the enrollees of Osun Health Insurance Agency have been given preferential treatment with the world-class standard facilities in place, among which are critical rescue ambulance with transport, ventilator and life support gadgets, emergency unit, standard laboratory and ICU, among others. Among the enrollees of Osun Health Insurance Agency at Oshogbo Central Hospital are Mrs. Adayero Oluwapeju Oluwaseun, Mrs. Ogundare Waliat, and Mrs. Ogunleye Adeola. They are all full of gratitude to the Directorate and members of staff of Osun Health Insurance Agency and Governor Adegboyega Oyetola for putting the scheme in place.
When the scheme was first introduced, I don't like it. I thought it was a fake program. But last year, May, when I fell sick, one of my daughters said, "You haven't used your OIS card and you are being paid every month. Why can't you go to the hospital that you choose?" So that is how I started using my OIS card with this hospital, and the program is very lovely, because if I don't do the OIS, then when the sickness come, I don't know where I will see the money to take care of myself. I paid maybe 300 at times. So I really appreciate our government.
His program is very good. So I love it. So when I fall sick, I will come to the hospital and they will collect token amount from us. Maybe 200, at times 350. So that's why I like this program.
This program is a very good program because in case of emergency, you might not have the cash at hand and you need to take care of yourself. So by registering for OHIS, you'll be able to take proper good care of yourself. The payment is maybe just like free because you pay token and you get quality health care.
Minister of Fiat Osholale is a nurse at Oshogbo Central Hospital.
We have treated a lot of OHIS patients here, and we have been treating them with respect. And what we do here is to take care of them and didn't delay them at all if they call for any treatment. And again, if they need to be admitted here, we do that as quick as possible. And again, OHIS patients, they have been coming here for some years now, and they have any problem with them. The program is good and people are enjoying it. I want to advise people at home to be using OHIS because it's a very good program. It helps a lot of people to get a very good health care, very good and affordable.
Mrs. Kodijat Adebiyi is also a nurse at Oshogbo Central Hospital.
I want to thank the government. OHIS is a very good skill. In our hospital, when they come for treatment, we attend to them fast. We give them respect due to they are from the government. So we don't want any lapses. Like if they come for maybe admission, their charges will not be more. So like we give them at least maybe 500, 300 for their charges. Our OHIS service here in Oshogbo Central Hospital is very good. We have good facility and we treat them good. We give them good drugs.
Dr. Adedamola Olaniye is a desk officer for Osun Health Insurance Agency at Oshogbo Central Hospital.
We are talking about Osun Health Insurance Scheme. Let's take a look at it. Osun Health Insurance Scheme is a very good scheme. But we want to appreciate our governor, His Excellency, Mr. Oyetola, for all these things. Now, we have a lot of issues on ground. We work in the hospital. We see people with their ailments. Some of them will not even have money to cater for it. And we do advise them that you people try to key into insurance scheme. They will ask you which kind of insurance scheme should we key into. We tell them that go for Osun Health Insurance Scheme, OHIS, which is actually reliable. It is reliable for them because at times sickness will never tell you that okay, I'm coming, will not knock at your door. Sickness will never do that. It is sudden occurrence. Anything can happen. Nobody actually planned for sickness. You cannot keep money now. Say you want to keep your particular money and you are keeping money for sickness. No, you either keep your money for tangible things, not for sickness. So nobody actually pray for sickness, but actually insure your life. Life is very, very important. Every life is secret. Any life that is lost can never be regained again. So I'm advising you people over there, our people over there who are formal sector, informal sector, we have some formal sector that they've never collected their card. They should try to collect their card. They should enjoy from this scheme. Informal sector, please key into this scheme because this scheme is very, very good. It's reliable. It's something that will actually help you because in a situation whereby you get to the hospital, your wife is pregnant and you need to do the cesarean section now at a reliable hospital is 200,000 naira. But with the help of OHIS, what are you talking about? Something can just even get the money from there and get from maybe one relative. They just give me a penny there and then you pay for it. These are the things we are talking about. You have an appendix. You have to go for appendectomy. You should also actually try to do all these things. Insure. Do all these things now. How much are you insuring for individual? 12,066 naira. And for family package, 7,600 naira. Please and please, people outside there, try as much as possible to key into this scheme.
Mr. Ajiboye Johnson Taiwo also works at Oshogbo Central Hospital. He has this to say about Osun Health Insurance Scheme.
The scheme is a very good one, actually. It's an intervention scheme from the government, at least to better the lives of people, all and sundry, particularly in the state of Osun. I will try to tell you a particular advantage of this scheme. Yes, like it's been known by people who already have access to this scheme, no one is praying for something bad, but we're in this world and we have seen weather and everything which might turn around to go against us, particularly when we still breathe. It is very good to keep one on a plan, and this plan is just this insurance we're talking about. And coming back to our hospital here, we see all his patients as government agents, so we treat them well, prompt action, good medication, and all that's covered with the scheme. Then we also give advices. We give orientation, reorientation, the steps to live to avoid or prevent diseases, sicknesses, or even the first aid treatments to give. These are things we do out of our own volition to see that we also back up on our own part our duty to the states, to the people, the good people of Osun State. So I will implore everybody out there, it's just a meager sum actually, 12,500 naira, thereabouts. You can just come around, access the scheme, put your family together, access it, be fine. Anything happens anytime. It could be broad daylight, it could be right in the night, it could be anytime. So keep watch, and with a little sum, very little sum, then you're free to get access to the quality service that we provide.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sábàlẹ̀ ètò yìí ní èdè Yorùbá níbi tí a ti máa ṣàtúpalẹ̀ àwọn nǹkan tá a ti ń sọ látàárọ̀ lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì ní èdè abínibí wa. Àwọn nǹkan tá à ń gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí ni ìrírí àwọn oníbàárà àwọn tó ń kópa lórí ètò ìlera adójútòfò ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera adójútòfò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun jẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ tó ní ìfarajìn sí ìmúṣẹ àgbójúsùn rẹ̀ láti rí i pé ó jẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ tó ṣe ètò ìlera tó jẹ́ ìtẹ́wọ́gbà káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni iléeṣẹ́ náà ti ṣe ṣàgbékalẹ̀ onírúurú ìlànà sílẹ̀ láti rí i pé gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ní àǹfààní sí ètò ìlera tó péye tí kò sì mú ìnira dání rárá. Àwọn ìdarí àti àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera adójútòfò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ní ìfarajìn sí iṣẹ́ wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí iléeṣẹ́ aládàáni ti ṣe máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ láti rí pé àwọn ṣe àṣeyọrísíre tó tayọ látàrí pé gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ló ń jẹ àǹfààní ètò ìlera tó péye gẹ́gẹ́ bí èròǹgbà gómìnà Adégbóyèga Oyètọ́lá. Èyí náà ló mú kí gbogbo àwọn ilé ìwòsàn tó darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera adójútòfò náà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun kò ti ṣe kó yan àwọn olùkópa nínú ètò náà tó wá ń gba ìwòsàn lọ́dọ̀ wọn kéré. Ní Òṣogbo Central Hospital tí ó jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú àwọn iléeṣẹ́ ìwòsàn tí ètò ìlera adójútòfò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ń lò ni a ti rí pé onírúurú àwọn àǹfààní ilé ìwòsàn náà ní fún àwọn oníbàárà iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera adójútòfò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Nínú èyí tí a ti rí ọkọ̀ gbókùúgbàláàyè tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yàjóyàjó láti dóòlà ẹ̀mí. Àwọn olùkópa nínú ètò ìlera adójútòfò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun tó ń ṣàmúlò Òṣogbo Central Hospital fẹ̀mí ìmoore wọn sí iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera adójútòfò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àti gómìnà Adégbóyèga Oyètọ́lá fún ṣíṣàgbékalẹ̀ ètò náà. Ara àwọn olùkópa náà ni ìyáàfin Atayẹrọ Olúwapéjú Olúwaṣeun, ìyáàfin Ògúndáre Wálé Art àti ìyáàfin Adéọlá Ògúnlẹ́yẹ.
Mo san jù 300 naira. Tí n bá ṣe test, màá san bí 100 naira fún test lọ́tọ̀. So ètò tó dáa gan ni. I appreciate ìjọba. Èmi gan máa sọ wípé tí wọn ò bá introduce irú ètò yìí, ìgbà tí sickness mi bẹ̀rẹ̀, ibo ni mo ti fẹ́ máa rówó 2 weeks a month láti lọ rí doctor.
Mo fẹ́ràn ètò program yìí ó wà okay especially fáwọn àwọn òṣìṣẹ́.
Nípa ti program Oyisi ó jẹ́ program tó dára because téèyàn ò bá lówó lọ́wọ́ èèyàn dẹ̀ lè sọ̀gbà téèyàn máa sick so sickness lè wáyé at any time so téèyàn bá ti register báyìí ọkàn máa balẹ̀ pé at any time tí irú nǹkan báyẹn bá wáyé ó máa ráyè láti tọ́jú ẹ̀ and then owó ìdákọ̀ọ́mù lèyìn ó san ìṣòwò tó pọ̀ rárá.
Lára àwọn náà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Òṣogbo Central Hospital ni arábìnrin Rọ̀fíátù Oṣùọlálé àti arábìnrin Kọ̀díjà Adébíyì. Wọ́n gbóyè fún iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera Jofo ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun.
Àná tí ní àwọn patients tó jẹ́ Oyis tó ti wá bíbá inú wọn dẹ̀ ń dùn bá ṣe attend to because tá bá ti rí wọn a kì í dá wọn dúró rárá ó dẹ̀ dá fún àwọn èèyàn kan máa lo Oyis because wọn ní ìdíkà tí máa sanwó púpọ̀ láti gba ìtọ́jú tó péye wọn ní ìdá tí dúró sílé ẹni tó bá láǹfààní àti lo Oyis ó máa mọ̀ pé nǹkan gidi ni àwọn ìjọba ṣe fún wa.
So Oyis jẹ́ nǹkan tó dáa gan-an tó jẹ́ pé mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá láti wá gbà kan wá máa ṣe because ní ọ̀dọ̀ wọn sìn a máa ń dá àwọn Oyis lóhùn dáadáa a máa ń tọ́jú wọn tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n wá fún emergency ni a ti mọ̀ pé yes àwọn Oyis lè ọ̀tọ̀ ni because a mọ̀ pé láti ọ̀dọ̀ ìjọba ni wọ́n ti wá so a gbọ́dọ̀ fọwọ́ yẹpẹrẹ mú wọn.
Dókítà Adédàmọ́lá Ọlárìnóyè ló jẹ́ dókítà tó ń ṣojú fún iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera Jofo ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ní Òṣogbo Central Hospital.
Tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ètò adójútòfò ìlera tí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ rẹ̀ ó ṣe kókó ó dẹ̀ àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wa wọ́n rí ṣe dáadáa. Kí ni mò ń sọ? Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni wípé nípa kó o san 12,066 naira ó jẹ́ àǹfààní tó pọ̀ níbẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó pa owó àìlera sílé. Tá bá wo ètò adójútòfò yìí ó ṣe kókó ó dẹ̀ ṣe pàtàkì àwọn tó jẹ àǹfààní rẹ̀ ni wọ́n mọ̀ ṣe pé ilé ìwòsàn làwa ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ àwa máa ń rí oríṣiríṣi àwọn ènìyàn ẹlòmíràn wọ́n gbé dé kò tẹ̀ ní owó tó fi gba káàdì gan kò ní kankan bọ̀ kí wàá là lè ṣe nǹkan táwa kọ́kọ́ máa ń ṣe ni pé àti ẹ̀kọ́kọ́ dá ọlọ́ọ̀nà pé kẹ́mi ẹ̀yà má ṣe lọ because gbogbo ẹ̀mí ló ní àkókò Bíbélì gan sọ ó ní ìgbésẹ̀ kan ló wà láàrin ikú àti ìyè ìwọ tó ṣe insurance tó fi adójútòfò sí ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tó lówó lọ́wọ́ ó kú ikú rẹ̀ ó súnmọ́ gan because nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí nǹkan tó lè 12,066 naira ni kò san 12,066 naira kò dẹ̀ jẹ gbádùn nǹkan tó pọ̀ wọ́n tó yíyàwó ẹ̀ lóyún tó wò pé òkè mi mà ọ̀kadà mọ́ ń gùn mi ì rí kankan ṣe lọ ṣe 12,000 kò lọ ṣe kò ṣe family package 7,600 ni tó bá ṣe family package ìwọ ìyàwó rẹ àtọmọ mẹ́rin tí wọ́n kọjá 18 tí wọ́n kọjá ọmọdún méjìdínlógún àwọn máa jẹ́ ìmọ̀láàánú nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ẹjọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó pa owó àìsàn sílé o pàṣẹ wọn sọ pé ìlera lọ́rọ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ̀dẹ́ ká tọ́jú ara wa ká tọ́jú ilé ká tọ́jú gbogbo wa.
Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ajíbóyè Johnson Táíwò tóun náà jẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ ní Òṣogbo Central Hospital sọ èrò ọkàn rẹ̀ lórí ètò ìlera Jofo ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun.
Ètò adójútòfò ti ìlera àwọn ènìyàn Ọ̀ṣun ṣe rí ètò yìí ètò tó dáa púpọ̀ ní gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe pẹ̀lú ìlera báwọn kan ṣe máa ń ṣe adójútòfò ti dúkìá wọn ti gbà pé ìyẹn nìkan ni àti ìlera náà wà pàápàá jùlọ fún táwọn mẹ̀kúnnù èyí ni ìjọba ti gbé papọ̀ ó ti kó papọ̀ ó ti kó jọ láti jẹ́ kí ayé dẹrùn fún àwọn ènìyàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ṣe rí lórí ètò yìí èmi máa fẹ́ wá rọ̀ wá pé kí pẹ̀lú èlò 12,000 náírà a lè fi gba fọ́ọ̀mù káwa náà nípìn nínú rẹ̀ lọ́dún kan nìyẹn o so káwa náà lè máa nípa nínú ohun mèremère nípa ti ètò ọrọ̀ ìlera tí ìjọba ti fi kalẹ̀ èmi fẹ́ sọ báyìí nísìnyí báyìí kò sẹ́ni tó ní owó àìsàn ní kò sẹ́ni tó ní owó ohun tí a lérò káwọn máa fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ àwọn kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń lọ nínú ayé èmi fẹ́ sọ pé ó yẹ kí èèyàn máa ní ìgbáradì àti ìgboyà gan láti kojú ohunkóhun tí ìbáwò tí ìbáwò kí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ pàápàá jùlọ àwa tí a ń tọ́mọ tẹ́ bá wà àsìkò yìí kàtá gbogbo ẹ̀ káàkiri acute plasmodiasis gbogbo ẹ̀ nígboro ló ń lọ fún àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe skimu yìí ò yìí kì í ṣe fún ìṣèjọba nìkan fún ẹnikẹ́ni tí ó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí mo fẹ́ kí a fi sí ọkàn wa ká fi sókàn ìyá wa láti gbógun ti ẹ̀mí ikú òjijì ẹlòmíì torí 2,000 péré á pàdánù ọmọ èmi á lọ ra bóyá paracetamol àbí ká fún alára ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dí dókítọ̀ yóò fi àkísà sómi bóyá nǹkan tó sọmọ gbẹ̀rẹ̀ kìsàkìsà lónìí tó nídìí pé ká fa omi sínú ara ọmọ kí ara ọmọ fi wálẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a padà wá ká fi ohun díẹ̀ kó ohun tó pọ̀ lára ìjọba. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a fi àwọn ènìyàn wá sí inú ètò adójútòfò. Ẹgbẹ́ ètò yẹn adójútòfò òfò àǹsòfò ẹ̀mí o.
You are welcome to the segment where we celebrate the achievers of our time. The personality we are celebrating on the program this week, as I said at the beginning of the program, is the late wife of Alhaji Tomori Adegboyega Olubode, the former Vice President of Nigerian Union of Road Transport Workers. Mrs. Bitri Olubode was a woman of virtue while she was alive. She impacted positively on the lives of everyone that crossed her path while she was alive.
Precisely August 29, 1946, Mrs. Beatrice Durojaye Tomori Olubode was born to the family of Obiowo and Alice Ajayi of Onigemos compound, Oke Ile in Igbaroke, the gateway to Ekiti, Osun and Ondo. The birth started a journey of ups and downs, leaps and bumps, and ultimate success. Since education is very important to Ekiti people, Mrs. Beatrice Durojaye Tomori Olubode, who planned to further her education, could not attain more than modern school level as a result of the death of her parents at the early stage of her life. One may wish for something, but fortune has a way of drawing a different card. As an orphan with a little sister in her care, she was faced with a hard choice. Taking a future with courage, Mrs. Beatrice Tomori Olubode enrolled as a sales girl at a provision store where she learned how to trade in order to support herself and her family. Through this experience, she was able to successfully tackle challenges of life. In the early 1960s, while serving at that store where she met her husband, who was then a young police officer, the husband, Adegboyega Tomori Olubode, was then attached to Honorable O. Tifase, the then Minister of Health in the old western region of Nigeria and a native of Igbaroke. The relationship, however, developed into a marriage with Alhaji Adegboyega Tomori Olubode. The matrimony launched a new chapter as she departed Igbaroke for Osogbo, her husband's hometown. But in those early years, there was a lot of traveling and moving around as a police officer's wife. Mrs. Beatrice Tomori followed her husband to wherever he was transferred by his employers. This later made her husband to decide that she should settle down permanently in Osogbo, the hometown of her husband, for her to be able to take proper care of the children who were then very young. The entrepreneurial spirit which had been born inside her was fanned by her husband's aunt, from whom she acquired additional knowledge, which eventually made her to be a successful businesswoman. Mrs. Beatrice Tomori Olubode was a devoted Christian who loved everyone. She was a member of Ladies Christian Fellowship Union of All Saints Cathedral, Balogun-Agoro, Osogbo. She was very hospitable and she showered everyone that crossed her path with great love. She was active in community events and gave back selflessly in service to humanity. She was not only a member of the Justice of Peace, Osun State Chapter. She served as an executive in unions of textile associations in Osogbo and its environs. Generously and kind-hearted, her family meant a lot to her. no mountain was too high for her to climb to support and keep her family together. She was an unrepentant believer in the unity of the family and did that until her homecoming on December 3, year 2021. A date children, family members, and well-wishers of Tomori Olubode cannot forget in an hurry. On January 27, 2022, as part of the activities lined up in giving befitting burial to the woman of exemplary character, Mrs. Beatrice Dúrójayé Tomori Olubode, as her remains left Osun State Specialist Hospital Asubiaro in Osogbo, the hometown of her husband. She was taken round the town. That same day in the evening, a service of songs was organized in her honor at the residence of her husband. Friday, January 28, year 2022, the grand finale of the funeral ceremony of Mrs. Beatrice Dúrójayé Tomori Olubode. Issues of patience, perseverance, philanthropic, love, earthwork, honesty, and uprightness of Mrs. Beatrice Dúrójayé Tomori Olubode thus.
Màmá lo ìgbésí ayé tó dáa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ LCF. Màmá dáadáa ni màmá. Wọ́n sì fi àpẹẹrẹ rere ìgbàgbọ́ lélẹ̀.
Ó dùn mí pé màmá lọ. Màmá dàgbà ṣùgbọ́n yẹ kí màmá di bí 90 years. Ó fẹ́ràn ọmọ púpọ̀ jù.
Torí pé màmá jẹ́ olùfẹ́, wọ́n sì jẹ́ ẹni tí ó kó èèyàn mọ́ra.
Ìyá tó fẹ́ràn ọmọ ni, ó sì kó ẹbí mọ́ra.
Màmá mi jẹ́ ẹni tí wọ́n fi ọkàn sí. Màmá mi jẹ́ ẹni tí wọ́n pọ́n gbogbo ọmọ mọ́ra.
Jẹ́ ká múra wa lọ́kàn. So that inú ìyá yẹn yóò dùn tó bá wò wá looking down from heaven. She will be happy.
Eventually fought the good fight of faith. She had come, seen, and conquered. She had also succeeded in leaving her footprint on the sands of time.
May Almighty God grant Mama Beatrice Dúrójayé Olubode eternal rest and watch over everyone she left behind. She came, she saw, and conquered. What will people be remembered, you and I, for after departing from this sinful world? On that note, we are ending this week edition of the program, The Great Mind. Next Sunday is another date, God willing. Till then, stay blessed.